Arne Slot is my daddy. He spanks me every time I manage against him. He literally picked me up, put me upside down and spanked me. No Didi. And with this loss, I am well on my way to my goal of finishing second once again this season. Second place.
Big up, everybody. Welcome. This is a player review of game 1 out of 8 in the group stages regarding the Champions League. It's that time of year again. The Champions League is back. That famous cup that we've won 6 times. We're going to be talking about that today briefly. And like I said yesterday, we are also on iTunes as well. We put one video up there yesterday. They got Formula One content also on the iTunes and the Spotify, but we do Formula One, and we just put our first football episode on the podcast yesterday. So if you listen to if you got iTunes, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Spotify, any of those that you listen to your podcast, we're on there. All you got to do is type in "Keep It Sports" and you will see our logo. And you'll see all our audio content. We got F1 audio, but we put our first football one on yesterday, and that was what was the one we put on yesterday? The debrief. No, not the debrief. Let me have a look. Which one did we put on yesterday? Sorry about the PCs are playing up a little bit. Sorry. Which is the one we put up yesterday? It was the final whistle. We put that one up yesterday. Final whistle. For the first time. So I'm going to bring in my He's my partner in crime, TOTO. Abba. TOTO, I'm going to drop out a bit because I'm lagging.
Yeah.
Mike's too loud. I'm going to leave back in a minute.
But yeah, big up, man. Gonna say we're back into the Champions League now, and after that horrific game against Burnley, we got through it. We got 3 points, which I'm glad. But look, feeling amazing, man. Feeling good, feeling chilled, and of course I've got a big day tomorrow. But I mean, the football side of things, Liverpool's going well in terms of form. I say we've won all our games. We can't really complain about that one. This is our first game in the Champions League. And Atletico Madrid is a good side. They are a good side, Atletico Madrid. So, really, we can't underestimate Atletico Madrid, but I think there's going to be certain players that stand out. I think the likes of Florian Wirtz will stand out, definitely, in these Champions League games. I think a bit more slower-paced football, because it is the Champions League, and you know how Champions League is, always more slow-paced, which probably caters more to Wirtz, like I said before. But look, I think for this game we just stay solid. I don't want to lose out of the top 8. No, I want to keep winning and get our automatic qualification, which I want.
Yeah.
But yeah, this would be a good game for us.
Yeah, it's nice to have the Champions League back. With the third chilling, talking about football. Also got some more news that we're talking about as well. Some news. I'm not sure if it's factual or not. I'm just going to put it out there. This is just coming at the bottom. I've got it in. It is. But we'll put my bookmarks. Yes, it's called Liverpool are ready to launch a 43 million bid in January for Barcelona's centre-back Ronald Ajo. The La Liga club are understood to be open to negotiations. So I'm going to quickly put that up on the screen. This is coming not long ago, an hour ago, I'd say. That's just come up there.
Yeah.
So Liverpool are interested maybe in him as well. What's your thought? You know what I think? I think we're still getting Mark Guay, but we need two centre backs because if Konate goes, we need two centre backs. So if we would have kept Konate, yeah, we would have got Mark Guay in it.
Yeah.
But now we're losing Konate. We need two centre backs. Correct? Yeah. Would you agree?
I think no. I think we got enough centre backs. Not at the moment. I still think we need another centre back. I know. But
no, I'm just saying if we would have kept Konate like we are now, innit? We get Mark Guay in it.
Yeah.
We get Mark Guay, but we ain't got Mark Guay yet, have we? So basically, if we would have just kept Konate's under contract, innit? And he's our new defender, we're still gonna get Mark Guay and a free in January, innit?
Yeah, two centre backs. Then.
So,
we need a
but
starter
now
and a backup.
Konate's going. We need two.
Yeah.
So
we need a
this is the
starter.
guy. Yeah. So I think Mark Guay is gonna be Konate's replacement or whatever, and this guy's gonna be Kwanzaa's replacement.
The backup.
So, yeah. Or whatever. Or he could be this guy could be the starter. We don't know. But he's coming in. I think he's gonna be Kwanzaa. So we are interested in this guy. 43 million. I'm not sure if it's any truth to it. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm putting out there what you think of this guy. I don't know nothing about this guy. I know who he is.
I watched him play.
I don't know who he is. I know who he is, but I've never really watched him play either.
I saw a bit of, I'm not going to lie and say I watched a bit of footage. I heard he's a good centre-back. I heard he's one of the starters for Barcelona, so he must be good.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see. Personally, I don't think the deal's happening in this deal, but again, we don't know because there's rumours, but there's no facts yet. If you know what I mean, it's just being put out there.
I know.
But look, my main priority is getting Mark Guay over the line because I know who will offer. If Mark Guay comes to the club, and say both of them come to the club, Araujo and Mark Guay, I want Mark Guay to be the starter.
I want Mark Guay in January.
Yeah, I want Mark Guay to be the next starter if Konate or when Konate leaves or whatever, right? I want to see Guay be the starter.
But we definitely need two centre backs.
Yeah, we do.
Because we've lost Kwanzaa.
Because we need one now.
Exactly.
When we sell our starter, we'll have to get a starter.
This is why I think we'll get this guy in January if we do, and get Kwanzaa on a free. Liverpool will go for Kwanzaa. No, what am I talking about? Liverpool will go for Mark Guay on a free. They're gonna go for him in when the summer comes. You know, the transfer window. We're gonna get him on a free. This guy is the guy as the backup to Konate. So if Konate gets injured, this guy will be the guy to take over. You get me? Only for this season. And Mark Guay, I believe that Liverpool will go for him on a free. I don't think Liverpool's going to go for Mark Guay in January. They went for him. Crystal Palace played silly buggers. And so Liverpool's going to wait now and get him on a free. I know there's going to be a lot of teams in content to get to get Mark Guay. But I think Liverpool has already made an arrangement with him.
It's where Mark Guay stands now.
Yeah, I think Mark Guay stands. He wants to go to Liverpool, and he's already said that he'd like to go to the club and stuff like that. Yeah, and I think Liverpool's already talked to him. Obviously, they must have talked to him when they were negotiating the deal, which never went through. So I think Liverpool's confident that Mark Guay is going to come to Liverpool, and I think this guy, if we go for him in January, guy is going to be the guy that replaces Konate when he gets injured. because he will get injured. So this guy will come in. So I think that's a smart move by Liverpool, because Liverpool are light in the defense. We're not going to go for a whole season without Konate getting injured. And again, we can't rely on Gomez. We can't rely on Gomez. Even though I love Gomez, and you know you like Gomez as well, you know you can't rely on Gomez for the season, Toto. You know there's about 3 or 4 games in him before he gets injured. That's just the way it is. And it's a shame, because I would have loved to have a fit Gomez who's consistent, because he would start for me. A lot of the games, he would start for him, but he's just injury prone. So I think Liverpool, if this is true, we don't know if it's true, but if Liverpool bringing this guy in, this is the guy who's going to be the backup, because we need a backup if we want to start winning multiple trophies.
Good luck. We've got, at the moment, our centre-backs, so we've got Gomez and Leone as our 2 centre-backs.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say they're good options at all. Of course, we've got Endo as maybe a second backup. Endo's a midfielder. I don't want to see Endo play centre back. So
people say he can play there, but I don't want him there.
Yeah.
He's better as a DM or midfielder, central defense midfielder. That's what Endo. I don't want him in a centre back. They tried to do that experiment, put him in left back. How did that work out? He got peppered, and that's why Slot quickly took him out. Yeah. So big up to LFC Paul. Welcome today to the Champions League review. We won't be here for the Champions League game. I think Toto's going to be gone as well. You got your goal karting race. Good luck for that as well, Toto. Yeah. You got to you.
Hopefully it goes well.
So you remember the podcast, the audio podcast, before we start getting into the player lineup, the audio podcast, remember to smash the like buttons. And it's called Keep It Sports. Most of it on there is Formula One, but I'll put the first football podcast up there last night, and it's called The Final Whistle Game 4. But not Game 4, put Game 1 on. So today I'm going to put Game 2 and Game 3 and Game 4. I'm putting 3 more on today to catch up with the football. So on the audio podcast, it's just going to be for football, The Final Whistle, and for Formula One, it's going to be the debrief. And that's what you're going to see on the audio podcast. So I know you like Formula One, LFC Paul, because you sent me a link yesterday about Formula One, about the new. You heard about the new races, Toto, for next season? They're going to have the sprint races. They're going back to Silverstone.
That's good. That's good.
I know. LFC Paul text me and email me or sent me a WhatsApp. So come on, Toto, let's go. Let's get this going.
Yeah, I've got it up.
I'll take this off. And back it up.
Yeah, 44.
Put the name of it on there. What we're doing. Put this game. It's called Match 1. Put Match 1 of 8 Champions League and put Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid.
Yeah. Oh, it's at Anfield. Yeah, it's at Anfield.
Yeah, it's at Anfield.
Right.
Let's go.
Goalkeeper, Alisson.
Can you bring it in a bit? Take it from the corner. No, the finger. Take it from the corner and zoom it up a bit. Yeah, that'll do. God, don't matter. Yeah, perfect. Nah, it's too big. Because our camera's in the way. There you go. Right. Perfect.
Left back.
Robbo. I'm starting Robbo.
2 centre backs.
Virgil.
I'd say Konate. Right.
Konate, yep.
Right back. Lobbo, Frimpong or Bradley.
This is a tough one.
Bradley had a good game.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. And I think he'll change him when he'll bring on Frimpong. He'll bring on Frimpong and rotate. And what he'll do is he'll bring on Frimpong, put Sabo into midfield or even just bench him. And then that's it. 2 midfielders, Gravenberch.
And McAllister.
Yeah?
McAllister?
Yeah. And
attacking mid.
Vert. Big up to Tony Steele. Good evening to you, bro. Big up to you.
Who would you go? Right wing.
Oh, it has to be Salah. Innit?
Salah.
You can't leave. You're not gonna. He's not gonna leave out Salah. Not gonna do it, is he?
For Champions League game as well.
I know he's not gonna do it.
This is why we should have rested him last game, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think the last game. I thought he was gonna take off Salah and put on Frimpong.
Yeah, we kept him on.
But they took off TK. They took away the goal threat, man. It's mad.
Left wing.
Gakpo. I got a feeling he's gonna put Angamoa in there. Not to start off with.
Yeah, he will.
Striker is Ekitike. Now, you know what? By the way, he's gonna be starting. I know Ekitike is gonna start, but Slot said he's gonna be on the bench. He
might play 20 minutes.
Yeah, he's gonna play his first game in the Champions League. So that's cold, isn't it? That we're gonna have Isak. We're gonna see Isak tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, I'm not going to be doing the watch along either because I'm going to be out. It's going to be piss me off. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to record it so I can watch it when I get back. So yeah, man. What do you think of the chat room? Macca's out.
Really?
He said Macca's out with a knock.
Right. What I would do, put Subbo instead of Macca.
Yeah.
I was thinking that as well because McAllister didn't play good last game.
Nah. What is wrong? This is what I'm saying, man. What's wrong with him? He hasn't been good since the beginning of the season.
I wouldn't say he played terrible. He played okay, like average. And I say
Frimpong's going to be playing
Bradley
right back.
Like Bradley, no.
Nah, I think he's going to bring up Bradley after. I'm not sure if he's fully fit yet.
Oh, there you go.
I think he's going to be Frimpong. He's going to be Sabas.
It's good that we've got options, man. Someone can just slap him straight into the season.
We've got good options. See, I'm not worried about. The only thing I'm worried about of our team is the two centre backs.
Yeah.
Because if one of them get injured, we've had it. That's what people don't realize. Oh yeah, we got strong strikers. Yeah, midfield. Yeah, of course we have loads of options. But our centre backs. That's what I'm worried about. The two centre backs. Because Konate he will get injured. Touch wood. I don't want him to get injured, but it's inevitable that Konate will get injured. It's just the way he is. And if Virgil gets a little knock as well, we're finished. This is why we need to. This is why we're linked to this guy. This is why we're linked to that Barcelona guy.
He's got an ankle injury.
Ronaldo Araujo. We're linked to him on. We're linked to him from Barcelona, so we might go from in January. So we need a centre back. We just can't rely on Konate. Can't do it. If you're relying on, just say Konate. Say we get Konate, yeah, and he gets injured and he's out for 2 to 3 months, which is a possibility. What are you going to do? You're going to rely on Gomez to replace him for 3 months? No, it's not going to happen, is it? So we know that's breaking news there. Liverpool are ready to launch a 43 million bid in January for Barcelona centre-back Ronaldo Araujo. The La Liga club are understood to be open to negotiations. So the Barcelona club are up for negotiations. So hopefully we can, if it is true, that we can get something like that in for January because we need a backup. We are light in the defense department. We are light. People are forgetting about it. And not everyone. I know there's a lot of people out there could know that we're light, but people just oh yeah, we've got good strikers, we've got good midfield, no problem. But the two centre backs, they're our weakness. If there's a weakness in our team, it's there, especially Konate. Virgil, I'm not worried so much about Virgil, not that much. But Konate is the one I worry about because I know he gets injured every single season without fail. Yeah. So guys, what do you think of our team? Let's go for the chat. You're right, Toto? Big up to you, man. No, Tony still ain't my he said that evening to you. Yeah, he said that already. Yeah, big up to everybody, man. That's our player lineup. Yeah, been going for 25 minutes. This is what I love about the play lineup, you know. The play lineup Toto is just easy, and easy because we know what we're gonna put on there, don't we? We just know what we're gonna put on there. So anything else you wanna go before we go? Because there's nothing going. Let me just check my bookmark. I think I might have bookmarked something important as well. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's address this, okay? Let's just address this, the elephant in the room, okay? Let's address the elephant in the room because this is really. It's not really peeing me off, but it's just stupid. Right. Let me just bring this up on the screen.
Yeah, McAllister, by the way, is out of an ankle injury.
Right, let's just bring this up on the screen, okay?
I've heard this, yeah.
Right, let's start with this one first. Right, big up to Newcastle, okay? Newcastle have brought this player in. He scored 1 goal. Big up to Newcastle. Hopefully their season goes good. And I'm really serious about that. I'm sincere about that. You get me? No bull crap. Hope they have a good season. And I hope it works out for them. Seriously, look, over the summer break, I was on here making videos and making TikTok videos over Eddie, but it's just banter at the end of the day, and it's also, you know how it is. It's just banter. It's just banter. Now, I hope it works out for Newcastle. Okay, serious talk. But what people need to do, right? Where people need to wake up and just start smell the coffees. This guy has had 1 game for Newcastle, 1 or couple of games for Newcastle, and he scored a goal. Okay. Now, he has scored a goal, and all I'm hearing in the news, not just YouTubers and not just people on X, I'm on about gold standard journalists saying, he's better than Isak. They're coming out and saying, he scored a goal and Isak hasn't scored. Now, if you look, you got to bring stuff into context here. Isak has not played a game yet for Liverpool, okay? Isak hasn't played 1 game for Liverpool. So people are saying he's better than Isak. He's scored a goal and Isak hasn't. This is what I'm saying about the uneducated youth of today. You get me? The uneducated, uninformed, right? Uneducated, low IQ, people. That's the ones I'm talking about. How does that make any sense? That he's better than Isak and he scored a goal and Isak hasn't, if Isak hasn't played a game yet. You get me? Do you understand what I'm saying, Toto? Yeah. This is what I'm hearing. What's your thoughts on stupid people like that? Because this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing all the time now. He's better than Isak. He scored and Isak hasn't.
Look, it's the hate for Liverpool, just the way it is.
I know it's Newcastle fans as well.
Expecting this. Newcastle's fans have lost their top star player. They've lost their franchise player, what they call America or whatever. Yeah. They lost their best player, and now they want to give it back to us. But what they realise is that we haven't even clicked into gear. Isak hasn't trained for you. He hasn't done team training.
He hasn't played 1 game, by the way.
He hasn't done team training in quite a while. He's still got training to go, so that's why he can't play. He can't play a full 90 minutes. He hasn't played a game in the Premier League because Slot said in the press conference, if any of them fans listen to the press conference, saying, look, he won't be starting straight away. He won't be playing straight away because he needs to get his fitness up, and he never had a full pre-season yet because of the delay with Newcastle delaying the deal until the last day of the transfer window, last 2 days of the transfer window, delaying the deal. That's why Isak couldn't really do team training or do any pre-season because he was still contracted to Newcastle. That's just the way it is. Again, rival fans are going to give it to us as well, because especially Newcastle fans, because they know we have got an absolute monstrous of a team. We have got absolute monster of a striker. We've got 2 good strikers, Ekatike and Isak. Isak probably the best one, and they can't believe that Newcastle's actually accepted the bid for him, because Newcastle's always on this firm stance, but in the end it was always Liverpool. It was always Newcastle trying to get the price up. That's just the way it is. I think it's pretty stupid from the Newcastle fans comparing Voltemade to Isak. I think Isak has been there and done it in the Premier League. He's still doing it in the Premier League. Goal tally after goal tally. Top 3 goal scorers in the Premier League. Voltemade has had 1 game in the Premier League. And look, credit to Voltemade scoring. I'm not going to take any credit. You give credit where credit's due for a player.
With these people, I still can't.
I'm not putting down Voltemade. I think he's a decent striker, but to put him on the levels of Isak after 1 game, I think it's stupid.
It does not make sense. Yeah. Like the guy at Bad Boys says, quote from Bad Boys, "I can't deal with this stupidity." That's what it is. It's just stupidity. You got Isak, the best striker in the world, alongside with Erling Haaland. He hasn't kicked a football in competitive football for months. Okay? For months. He hasn't had no pre-season. Okay? He hasn't played any football. He hasn't kicked a ball this season in the Premier League. So how are you comparing Voldemort, who scored for Newcastle, congratulations to Newcastle, serious talk, saying he's better than Isak, and saying, haha, Voldemort was half the price, less than half the price of Isak, and he scored a goal more than Isak. Wake up, Isak hasn't played yet. Isak hasn't played yet. So think what you're talking about, because it just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense that people are saying, I know why they're saying it like you just said, Toto. I understand. I know where they're coming from. They're salty because they lost their best player. So now they're going to resolve to abusing him online. I get it. That's just the 2025, the year that we're living in, football fans. People just can't let things go. They can't let go of things. You get me? I understand. But to saying he's better than Isak and saying, haha, he scored one more goal than Isak, yeah, this season, and he's worth less than half of the price that we paid for Isak. Wake up! Isak has not kicked a ball yet. Isak hasn't kicked a ball yet. Now, if Isak played 4 or 5 games into the Premier League and he never scored a goal, and Voldemort scored 4 goals, then you might have a little point. But even then, Isak's been in the Premier League a couple of years. He's got nothing to prove. Eventually, he will come good. But for to come out and say that Voldemort is better than Isak and go, ha, 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 he scored 1 more goal than Isak. 1 more goal than Isak. Wake up, Isak hasn't played football yet. That's all I'm saying. It's just what you should do. Go back to school, re-educate yourself, and drink some tea. Trust me, it helps. So I'm going to bring on to the next one. This one here. Don't get it. Don't get it. Paul Merson. Big up to Paul Merson. Legend for Arsenal. Legend for Aston Villa. Played a lot of football. Got no problems with Paul Merson. Brilliant. I think he's a brilliant pundit. I think he's funny. Very honest as well. A very honest pundit. Very rare in these days. Very honest. And he's always criticising Arsenal. You get me? Ex-Arsenal player, ex-Gooner. He's always criticising Arsenal, and he should. He don't sit on the fence. He don't care. So Paul Merson believes that Liverpool are fortunate to be sitting on top of the Premier League. Okay, then. When Man United was dominating back in the day, right? And they were getting them cheap victories at the end, scoring in the 80th and 90th minute. Nobody said nothing about that then. When Man City was doing it, when Pep was there, when Pep was in his prime at Man City, when he was winning the league by 1 or 2 points, and he was getting cheap victories, getting them little draws, little points here and there. Nobody says nothing. But now Liverpool's doing it, yeah? Now Liverpool's doing it. People got a problem with it. Listen, the way you win the league, this is what champions do. They score in the last minute. They make something happen. And this is coming from Gary Neville, and Gary Neville despises Liverpool. Yeah? This is coming from Gary Neville. This is coming from other pundits on Sky and whatever, on TalkSport. To win the league, you have to have some sort of luck. And if you look at over the years in the Premier League, when people have won the league, you get games like this where you get to the 89th, 90th minute, and in the end, they just scored the nick one. Man United done it all the time. And the reason why people are saying Liverpool this, Liverpool lucky, is because it's Liverpool, innit? They know at the moment we're not in our prime, yeah? We're not in our best state at the moment. We're getting there, but we still got the job done. We still got the points. We still got the points on the table. We played 4 games. Yeah, we've had 4 games and we've got maximum points. And we haven't even clicked yet. Once Liverpool click, it's over. And people know this. We're not even clicked and we're top of the table. It's not our fault Arsenal couldn't score at Anfield. It's not our fault. It's not our fault Newcastle couldn't get the job done when we went down their ground. They was in charge. They still can get the job done. That's it. It's not our fault. We just done our job and we got maximum points. And that's it. And it's just the way it is. I know there's a lot of salty people towards Liverpool. I get it. And I actually like it sometimes because it's actually hilarious. It's actually hilarious when people are salty towards Liverpool, because I'm telling you now, once we click Once Liverpool click, it's a wrap. I'm telling you now, it's a wrap. So what's your thoughts on this Toto about people saying that we're fortunate to be on top of the table? That's it. You need luck to win the league. That's it.
Look,
Sometimes.
look, the way the Premier League's gone, Liverpool's done great. I think if you think the way we play football, I think we play football great possessive-wise. Yeah, you get the 1-0 victory towards the end. But it's all about in the build-up of football, the style of play. But look, you can take that out to account. Just the way it's 3 points. Like against I'll go back to the Bournemouth game, the first game of the season. People said, "Oh yeah, we bottled a 2-0 lead against Bournemouth, but we still went on to win 4-2, and we still went on to score 2 goals to win that game 4-2."
Facts.
Newcastle, again, I admit it. I think everyone for their own eyes will admit it. We bottled a 2-0 lead against Newcastle. What we're going to do? We went on and won that game. 3 points. Liverpool, Arsenal, 1-0, 3 points. Liverpool, Burnley, 1-0, 3 points. So look, it's all right. It's all right saying, yeah. Again, this is the beginning of the season, by the way. Players need to get used to the style of play. You know, there's players there that need to get used to the new system or whatever it's called. Yeah, we haven't even clicked into gear. It's baby steps, and people are going on like, again, we're favourite for the league. People are going on like, oh, we're going to go on and win the league. Like, yeah, we're favourites, but at the end of the day, with these games, we are taking 3 points out of them. So, look, maybe people think we're fortunate enough to sit on top of the table. We're still on top of the table at the end of the day, right? It doesn't matter how you win a game. 1-0, 2 goals. If there was points for a team that played well, yeah, it would matter in it, right? Even if Liverpool played crap, we still went and get a win. It's like with that Burnley game. I thought we played brilliantly in possession in the Burnley game. It's just a final third where we scuffed it a lot of times, but we still won the game 1-0. At the end of the day, if you don't stop attacking, you don't score. Like we was putting the pressure on Burnley. Came to the last minute where they need to hold the nerve, and they bottled it. The guy bottled it.
Yeah,
Burnley. He couldn't hold his nerve. He got too nervous. He got too, he weren't composed, and that's why he had made the handball. It's your decision to make the handball. Your decision to take the hand out. They bottled it, Burnley. And what we're going to do? Best teams exploit the mistakes what other teams make. Yeah, we went on to get them 3 points. So look, I ain't complaining. We're still on top of the table. People can say what they want. We're still on top of the table.
And that's all that matters. And I don't care what people say. Yeah, I remember that as well, Tony Steele. I remember when Chelsea and the special one was bust, they were getting loads. Of course, I remember Mourinho used to score the 1 goal and shut up shop. That's defend. That was Mourinho's strategy. He scored the 1 goal and defend for 90 minutes for the rest of the game. That's what they used to do, shut up shop. That's all he did, put the shutters up, man.
The thing is, what you can take from positive from these Liverpool games, we're barely conceding. We're sometimes keeping clean sheets.
We've conceded a lot, to be fair.
No, Arsenal game, we kept a clean sheet. Burnley, we kept a clean sheet. Of course, with Newcastle,
a few goals.
With the Newcastle and Liverpool, right, we did concede. And Bournemouth, we did concede, yeah?
Yeah.
But that's when the defence, of course, Frimpong was playing and Konate was too used for Trent being there. And that's why, yeah, we were getting exposed on the right-hand side. There's always that right-hand side, yeah, because Konate kept coming over. But as soon as Konate stayed regimented to his position, Szoboszlai went right back, we started to see much less goals. And possessive, we looked more confident in possession, right?
I agree. I think soon as Szoboszlai went into that right-back position, we've been much better defensively.
Yeah, more solid.
Yeah, I agree. What Tony Steele said there, remember Chelsea's special one. This is why Chelsea's still got the record for the least goals conceded in the season. And that's when Mourinho was there when he went through that whole season. I think they only conceded like 8 or 9 goals, something like that. I think the record's that. They got the record still for that. Because that's what Mourinho was. He was a defensive masterclass. He'd score once, and then after that, he'd put the shutters up. That was it. So that's it, man. That's all we've got to talk about, man. Sorry again, it was a low views today, but it is what it is. I think he's over in it. What's it called? The transfer is over. Remember transfer window? We were smashing it. But big up to everyone. Remember, guys, if you're watching this on the replay, can you remember hit the like and subscribe as well. Also, we're on the iTunes and Stitcher and Spotify. We're on audio podcasts as well. It's called Keep It Sports. Keep It Sports. And look out for that. Type in Keep It Sports and you will see our logo, and you can listen to us on audio as well. Big up to you, iTunes, any of them. So Toto, anything going on at the moment before we go?
And nothing really going on from my side. I'm just going to chill until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's it really. I'll keep you updated on how it went. Hopefully the rules go well.
Yeah.
But again, that's wishful thinking. But look, thanks everyone for joining in. Tony Steele, thanks for coming in. Paul, thanks for coming in as well. And yeah, what else can I say? I'll say smash up the like button.
Yeah, and before we go, people just need to relax about Florian Wirtz. We knew this was going to come. Hefty price tag. People want to criticise him as well. It's all hate, and it's all part of the football banter.
Look, Wirtz is getting better. It's the way it is.
It's all part of the football banter. You knew it was coming. As soon as we signed him, they're all salty. All the Man City fans, all the rest of the Europe are all salty because Florian Wirtz came to Liverpool.
It's stupid.
And that's all it is.
It's stupid, man. Look, if they actually watch our games, they probably do. Hate-alongs, right? They probably do.
I don't care if they're doing that.
Right? You see the way Florian Wirtz plays, they think it's all about... I've gone on for this more. I'm just going to go over it briefly. Midfielder, yeah, you want to get assists. You want to get goals. Especially an attacking midfielder. You playing in that front line, you want to get goals and assists. But it's how you impact play. Wirtz impacted play a lot of times against Burnley yesterday. People, oh, yeah, it's against Burnley. So, you expect him not to turn up and you still go after him anyway. You don't win with these fans. This is why it's best just to avoid it. You don't win with these fans. The thing is with Wirtz, he impacted play so much yesterday. He impacted play and he was good. He was through balling to left and right, driving forward, breaking midfield lines, confident on the ball. And all that I don't see. Off-ball movement as well. Off-ball movement is very, very key. It's probably the most key thing in football is what you do off the ball, how you move into space, pass and move into space for an option. It all happened in a split second, and Wirtz was doing that. So I got no problem with Wirtz side of things. He's getting used to the Premier League now.
Yeah.
Then quality will come through in the end.
Yeah, you're damn right. So that's it, guys. We're moving on. We're going to be heading off now. See you later, guys. Big up to you. Won't be back till Thursday. We're going to be back when we do the final whistle. And that will be for the Champions League game. Tomorrow we won't be here. I'm going to be out. I know Toto's doing, he's got a karting race as well. So we're not going to be here. We won't be doing a watch along, but we will be back on Thursday. Remember, guys, Thursday, we will be back to do the final whistle. So, see you later, Toto. Big up. Bye.
Yeah.
Arne Slot is my daddy. He spanks me every time I manage against him. He literally picked me up, put me upside down, and spanked me. No Didi. And with this loss, I am well on my way to my goal of finishing second once again this season. Second place.
We're off